You're watching Mustang TV News.
Welcome to a very special edition of Mustang TV News. I'm Trevor Champion. The recent pandemic coronavirus has raised many questions and concerns regarding school life and safety. As of right now, it has been confirmed we are out of school through at least March 27th. Our reporters here at Mustang TV News went to all corners of the school to gain as much information as they could. This is the Mustang TV News coronavirus coverage.
Coronavirus was first reported in Wuhan, China in December 2019. As of January, the internet blew up with fear about the virus. Stores such as Walmart and Kroger are completely out of hand sanitizer and basic needs like toilet paper and soap. Since people are worried about getting sick, Ms. HYGIENE gave us some tips on how you can avoid getting sick.
Ways that you can prevent getting exposed or spreading things. One is washing our hands. That's the most important thing, and it's very simple. Actually, only 5% of people wash their hands long enough after you go to the bathroom to get rid of those infections. So that means you got to wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Soapy water, rub them real well. Some other things you need to do is avoid rubbing your eyes, your nose, your mouth, because if you think about it, whatever's in your hands and you rub those areas, you're then exposing your body to whatever's on your hands.
Here are the 5 steps that the World Health Organization gives that you can follow to make sure you don't catch COVID-19. Number 1, wash your hands. Using soap and water or an alcohol-based rub such as hand sanitizer to clean your hands will kill off any viruses that could be on your hands. Number 2, avoid touching your face. Throughout the day, you touch many things, and it's very possible to pick up a virus. To keep safe, do not touch your eyes, ears, nose, or mouth, as these are all places viruses can enter your body. Number 3, practice safe respiratory hygiene. If you need to cough or sneeze, cover your mouth. If you use a tissue, make sure to dispose of it right away. Note, you only need to wear a mask if you have a cough. Number 4, check in with your doctor. If you believe you are sick, go ahead and check in with your doctor. Even if you don't have the virus, you could have something serious such as the flu or E. coli. Number 5, stay up to date. Keep tabs about if the virus is near your area and follow the Center of Disease Control for updates. To stay up to date on the coronavirus, check out the World Health Organization and the CDC's website for daily updates.
With people getting worried about the coronavirus along with schools closing, Mr. Hauser wants to explain the situation to students and reassure them not to panic.
We are not doing this because the virus is in Paducah. We're not doing this because someone at our school is positive for the virus. That's not the case. My understanding is across the state and across the country, these suspensions and cancellations are happening to simply slow down the spread of the virus. I don't think there's any reason at all to panic. This is something that is happening everywhere. It's not just McCracken County High School. We're going to be fine. I've told my own personal kids at home, and I'll tell you guys, this is not a virus that is harmful for young people. As of right now, everything that we've heard, read, or been given has said that young people can get it and can carry it, but they don't show symptoms. And so certainly there's no reason for our students or community, the students in our community, to panic.
Mr. Hauser also stated that they are constantly observing the situation. For Mustang TV News, I'm Jessica Workman.
The NTI Non-Traditional Instruction Program will be applied while we are out of school so that missed days will not have to be made up for. It will consist of classwork done outside of school and may be done via a third-party program such as Google Classroom or Remind. If you do not have internet access at your home to use these programs, talk to your teacher about some solutions. Mrs. Hines offers her recommendations on how to keep up with this schoolwork over the break.
But I think a good strategy is just to sit down and be like, okay, how much work do I have? How can I split that up evenly amongst 10 days? And just hit a little bit, work on it an hour every day or something like that. Just do anything except wait until Sunday, March 29th. Like, that's a terrible strategy. I think, it's difficult because we won't be in the building, but we should still approach this like a normal day at school. So hopefully you don't treat a normal day like I'm just going to hang around and not do anything. So, have that same level of responsibility towards the work, keeping in mind that none of us really want to go longer this year. So, what you do now is going to be a favor for yourself in the future.
Remember, if a large enough percentage of students fail to turn in their work, these days will not count and the school year will have to be extended. To avoid this, please make sure your work is completed and then turned in. From Mustang TV News, I'm Jay Barber.
And I'm Ethan Doty.
While we are out, you are expected to do your non-traditional assignments on your Chromebooks. But what happens when you have a problem with your Chromebook? We spoke to Mr. Hines to find out.
The help desk sign in there, and that you can sign in. We'll get you. We're going to hit everything we can today. We've already completed a lot of jobs. We actually have a phone number that will dial my phone directly. We're going to be in and out next week. Mostly, I know that we'll be in like 8 to 3 every day. That phone number is 270-538-4360. If you call, nobody answers, we may be on the other line. Just make sure to leave your name and a phone number. Speak clearly so that we know, who it is, and we'll call you back.
For help over the break, please call the number shown on screen right now. We also asked Mr. Hines what he said would be done about day users. This is what he had to say.
They're putting in their names on the ticket system so we can organize this, but we are supplying them with chargers at home so that the assignments as they're coming, they'll be able to get to that and do the work they need to do.
With the continuing outbreak of the coronavirus, players who once took these fields will now have to put their seasons on hold.
Right now, per KHSAA, we're on an athletic dead period until April the 12th. All sports are supposed to cease. Activities, you can't have any kind of on-campus activities, practices, or any of those things. We just asked all of our coaches and athletes to be as positive as they can be. It's a very trying time. There's a lot of unknowns. Everybody's disappointed. I'm disappointed. For our basketball players who worked so hard this year to, up to this point, not have that opportunity to go out and compete for state championship, for our upcoming spring sports, and all that they've put in. The realization is that right now we just got to stay positive, hope that there's some light at the end of the tunnel. It's a hand we've been dealt. It's kind of my motto with all our guys, that it's the hand we've been dealt. We just got to play it.
As of now, there is no definitive timeline on when school and athletics will resume. So over the next 2 weeks, everyone stay safe, and we'll see you back out on the field as soon as we can. For Mustang Sports, I'm Brendan Evers. Unfortunately, this information was made in a time crunch, so we may have not been able to answer some of your questions. I can also confirm at this moment that the Baptist Health Clinic will be open during its regular hours as always, in case you feel sick at any point throughout the break. I urge you, if you do feel ill, please go visit your doctor. If any more information is released, MCPS Schools on Twitter will have the update. Please stay safe, everyone. For Mustang TV News, I'm Trevor Champion. I hope to see you back in a couple of weeks.
Oh no! Are you okay?
I just saw someone getting a wreck.
Why did my mommy die?
Apply pressure under pressure, stop the bleed.
It seems I